The idea for today is that I want to make a room build and I want to use Nifty Knitting, and I'm also going to use a pack generator to create another 4 packs that I can only use those packs to make this room, which could go horrifically wrong, but at least we'll have Nifty Knitting solidified. This is the random generator. It's done by James Turner. It's on his website. It's going to help me pick 4 packs of the ones that I own and not the fashion packs, because we don't need the fashion packs. And then we're going to put the 5th one, which is going to be Nifty Knitting. Our 4 packs are going to be Courtyard Oasis, Decor to the Max, Backyard Stuff, and Cottage Living. I think it could be worse. I actually don't think that's horrific. I really want a big fireplace so I can use the Cottage Living one, so I was really hoping for Cottage Living. And then Decor to the Max, I use so much stuff from, so I like that. Backyard and Courtyard Oasis though, I don't know how much of that we're gonna use. Let me start with just like a base game, nice wooden flooring. I wanna use as many of the different Nifty Knitting items as possible, so I'm gonna start there. We definitely want at least a couple of rocking chairs. I want them in this corner, I think. These ones are so cute. If I put those in maybe like this orange, I really like this orange color. And then I can have that one, and maybe we could have this one as well, kind of along this wall. And then we can put some, like a whole bunch of clutter there. For the fireplace, I'm going to use a big fireplace. Considering we rolled Cottage Living, I think it's only fitting that we start putting that in. Let me go for this one, and then we can maybe make it a little bit brown. There, I like that. It gave us Decor to the Max. It would only be fitting that we start using Decor to the Max, surely. This is such an out there wallpaper though. But the yellow kind of works. I think for on here, if we do this as like a massive craft space, we could have a whole bunch of these, maybe even 2 kind of next to each other. And then this is going to be like fully cluttered, looking really cute. We can clutter all of that space, have like some boxes up the top. No, the box is a Dream Home Decorator. But we should definitely use these little clutter items. Like so, there we go. I rolled Backyard, but I don't know what on earth I should use from this pack because it doesn't really have much in it at all. It's kind of not perfect for this indoor room and a knitting room. I guess maybe we could have some of the flowers here. The lemons could work quite nicely for the mantelpiece from Decor to the Max, actually. It's kind of random, but I could see it working. And then what if we put this on top of the fireplace? It has a really nice, like, neutral swatch. So we've used 3 things from Backyard, which honestly is more than I thought that we would use because that is not an easy pack to incorporate. Also, Courtyard Oasis. How am I going to use anything from Courtyard Oasis? We could put this one in the center. In the center of the 2 little rocking chairs, that could work. There is nothing else that works. Maybe if I make it darker. I also think that these should be like a whimsical color because the room is kind of out there. Maybe we could have one with a blue. Maybe that one is a green to go with the back. Yeah, that looks cute. And then it also kind of goes with the cushion. I like it. And on here, should we put a light? Because if you're doing like needlework and knitting, you definitely need a lot of light. I know that from experience. I think a candle on here from Backyard Stuff also would be cute. And then we've got this as well that we could use here. Backyard Stuff is actually giving us a whole load to work with. I did not expect this. I thought Backyard would be so difficult. I want to use this somewhere. This is my favorite lamp probably in the game, and it comes from Decor to the Max. And I just think it's perfect, and it would give them some like overhead light for their crafts. We definitely need like balls of wool everywhere. We could have these all up here in a whole bunch of different colors. The basket of cozies is so perfect. Let me just make this all really cluttered. If I pop this back there, it can just be when they're doing their knitting and they're getting a little bit cold, that's where they go for their blankets. Kind of love that. I still don't know what to put on this table though. It might have to be just another one of these. That could work actually. I like this. Okay, that fits on there now. So this is what we're starting off with. I kind of like it. I think this is going all right, but maybe we should also put a couple of plants up here. If I change all of these colors, it will look like it's just like a mass balls of wool of all of their different colors that they've been using over time, which if you do knit does actually happen. I think also because we have cottage living, we should use the cross stitch basket. An extra bit of clutter, we can use the base game poker sticks for the fireplace, because I feel like old people would have that, wouldn't they? There we go. I like that. This is actually coming together. I will put a rug down. I'm just going to do that last. I always just end up doing my rugs last. I definitely want to put a whole bunch of plants in, especially as we've got the backyard plants. I might have to stick with base game ones though. Maybe one up here. We could actually do a double and then have one smaller and one bigger with different colors. I want to toy with the fact that they might be a florist. Maybe they've got into like the odd little bit of flower arranging. So this could be one of their best ones that they've just popped on there. Biscuits over the mantelpiece is a must. If you're going for old people, it's a must. So the only problem that I'm currently having is what on earth do I do here? I don't hate that. What if we changed the color and had that orange and then we could put a mirror above it? We haven't used any mirrors in here and most of my rooms usually have mirrors, so we could go for a little white mirror above. Oh, we could use the cottage living rug actually. This could be perfect. Yes, I think that works. I think that works. And then have it in the more ready tone so it's a little bit less in your face. I love that. I just used a seasons mirror, you're so right. None of these really work, so what if I doubled this up and lifted this to make a double here? And then it's kind of the same as the seasons mirror, not as good, but it's similar. We've got the lovely roses from Cottage Living. These are, again, perfect for like an older couple, so I love this. This is perfect to go here. Base game tissues, always a good shout. Hey, I like that for a little cluttered space. So we've got pretty much everything that we need now. I think I've used all of the packs. I used the Courtyard Oasis, which was genuinely the hardest pack to put in because it has nothing that I would usually use for this. So I'm kind of feeling like this is looking pretty done. This item is going to look so cute here. That literally is made for it. Maybe in the middle of the pattern we should go. So this is my finished room using Courtyard Oasis, decor to the max, backyard stuff, cottage living, and maining nifty knitting. And we've gone for greens, yellows, some oranges. It's kind of just a cluttered mess, and I think that it looks kind of realistic. Someone I could see, maybe someone in their 60s, 70s actually having a room like this because they've lived in their house for like 40 years. Tell me what you think in the comments down below and what room you want me to do next. And subscribe to the YouTube because we just hit 7K and I want to get to 8K. So subscribe to the YouTube and you will have been in before 8K. See you soon.